Hello Moto Chase fans! Today, we're diving into high-speed motorcycles, pushing the limits, reckless rides, and insane chases. Get ready for non-stop adrenaline and action. On July 3, 2024, Trooper Bonner was on routine patrol along State Route 23 in Brantley County when he clocked a blue motorcycle flying at 71 miles per hour in a 55 zone. Once he turned to initiate a stop, the rider tucked the tag to avoid identification, hit the throttle, and instantly escalated the situation into a high-speed pursuit. From that moment, danger spread across the highway.
We're coming into the city limits now. I keep you updated. He ain't getting too far. Alright, coming up on 520. He's about to run the red light. Just ran the red light. Clear, clear. Street. Alright, he just laid it down, 1050. He just got ejected, 1050. Go ahead and get EMS to me.
The chase reached its tragic end in Nahunta when the suspect, Mark Edward Johns, tried to pass a Ford F-150, clipped its mirror, and lost control. His motorcycle launched off the road, struck a ditch drain and a tree, and threw him across Benton Street into a barrier at the post office, where he was decapitated on impact. First responders and SCRT investigators secured the scene, marking a grim reminder of how a simple speeding violation turned into one of the most violent and deadly pursuits imaginable. On September 21, 2025, Trooper Valente Sotelo was monitoring traffic on Interstate 540 near the Arkansas River Bridge when he spotted a black and white motorcycle speeding at 92 miles per hour in a 65 zone. He activated his lights and sirens, but instead of stopping, the rider accelerated, and the pursuit was on.
You're 28264. Stand by. Get out of the car. Get off the motorcycle. Off the motorcycle.
As the chase pressed on, the motorcycle exited onto Highway 64, still accelerating in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. With the trooper closing in and nowhere else to run, the suspect's options were running out. Finally, at the intersection of Highway 64 and Highway 282, the rider came to a stop, raised his hands, and surrendered. He was identified as Case Marshall, who admitted he saw the trooper but hoped he would pull someone else over. A gamble that ended with him in custody. On October 10, 2022, Trooper Benton was on patrol when he spotted a motorcycle speeding. He attempted a traffic stop, but the rider refused to comply, sparking a dangerous pursuit. Very quickly, the chase spiraled out of control as the suspect pushed speeds up to 140 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic and doing everything possible to escape the troopers' relentless pursuit.
Do you have any kind of color, rider, color of the bike, any kind of descriptors at all?
Just sport bike with a backpack on it. I think it's just a dark colored bike.
The suspect ultimately managed to get away, as troopers were forced to call off the pursuit after realizing they couldn't safely close the gap at such extreme speeds. It's a frustrating reminder that while not every chase ends in an arrest, troopers still make the right call by prioritizing safety over recklessness. On September 21, 2022, a Forsyth County Sheriff's deputy tried to stop a black motorcycle with no tag near Ronald Reagan Boulevard. The rider responded with a crude hand gesture and fled, but because FCSO policy prevents deputies from chasing motorcycles, they immediately called in the Georgia State Patrol for backup. Only minutes later, Trooper A. Matthews spotted the same bike northbound on Ronald Reagan Boulevard. When he activated his lights and siren, the rider made an illegal U-turn against a red arrow and accelerated away at extreme speed.
Turning down the side street into a storage lot, towards a storage lot. 1050.
Trooper Matthews and Forsyth County deputies closed in as the suspect tried to escape into a private business lot, where he lost control on loose gravel and crashed. Even after being thrown from the bike, 17-year-old Jacob Assendorf refused commands and acted defiant, but was quickly taken down at gunpoint in a felony arrest. He admitted to having no license due to a prior fleeing incident, bragged about taunting deputies, and vowed to keep running, though his modified motorcycle was impounded on the spot. Thanks to the relentless effort of Trooper Matthews and FCSO, his reckless streak was cut short, once again proving why Georgia State Patrol troopers are some of the toughest and most effective officers in the country. On April 21, 2025, the Alma Police Department attempted to stop a Grom motorcycle traveling westbound on US Highway 64, but the rider refused to yield and fled onto Sunnyside Road. Trooper Logan joined the pursuit near McClure Road, taking over as the primary unit.
Very sweat hands, we're passing McClure right now.
No trouble.
10-4 speed, 15 traffic.
Just went on the dirt.
No revive boiling.
10-4.
During the pursuit, the suspect rode aggressively and recklessly, weaving through the road at speeds up to 55 miles per hour, ignoring traffic laws and showing little regard for safety. He maintained high speed while turning onto Sunnyside and then southbound on Westville Road, controlling the motorcycle erratically and creating a dangerous situation despite the relatively low traffic in the area.
We're still southbound. Speed is still about 50. We're coming up to Crawford Road.
10-4 Crawford Road.
At the intersection of Westville Road and Crawford Road, the rider, Brian Beacom, lost control and laid the motorcycle down, ending the pursuit. Beacom was taken into custody without further incident, treated for minor injuries at Baptist Health in Van Buren, and subsequently booked into the Crawford County Detention Center. On June 20, 2025, Trooper Sheldon Phipps observed a red and black motorcycle traveling southbound on Highway 62 with an unreadable Arkansas temporary tag. When the operator made abrupt maneuvers through a gravel lot and onto North 2nd Street, the trooper activated his emergency lights and siren, initiating a high-speed pursuit after the motorcycle accelerated well over 100 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone.
He's cutting back towards East Chestnut.
The operator, later identified as Brian Rogers, immediately complied and was taken into custody without incident. A records check revealed his driver's license was suspended, and the pursuit ended safely thanks to the trooper's skillful handling of the situation. On August 23, 2023, Trooper A. Matthews was on routine patrol in Gwinnett County when he observed a group of 6 to 8 sport bikes racing eastbound on GA 316 near Sugarloaf Parkway. When he activated his lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop, the riders refused to comply and accelerated, sparking a high-speed pursuit.
All right, passing up Indian Trail, passing Indian Trail.
Passing Indian Trail.
Making his way all the way over to the right, might take the exit. Nope.
Hey, what kind of vehicle is it?
All right, passing Jimmy Carter, I believe. Hang on. Making his way over to the right, making his way over to the right.
It's not a singular vehicle, it's a group of motorcycles.
It's only one motorcycle at this point, Atlanta, only one motorcycle.
10-4, only one motorcycle remaining.
Coming up on Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter?
All right, he acted like he wanted to.
As the chase progressed, the motorcycles maneuvered recklessly through traffic, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour, splitting lanes, and weaving dangerously around stopped vehicles. While most bikes slowed or blended into traffic, a black Suzuki JS1 with Tennessee plate K88744 continued fleeing, performing multiple U-turns, lane changes, and striking the trooper's patrol vehicle during repeated attempts to channelize it.
Coming up to Shamley Tucker. King 88744, K88744 is the tag, Atlanta. I'm close enough to read it. He's just got more acceleration than I do. Shallowford Road. We're passing up Shamley Tucker, headed to Shallowford, 85 southbound.
10-4, passing on Shamley Tucker, just Shallowford.
Yeah, Phoenix would be lovely if we could get it.
Taking North Druid. Taking North Druid. Taking left on North Druid. That's left on North Druid. 10-4, you're about to pull up the North Druid. Alright, we're going to try a channel here on North Druid. We're on to Cliff Valley. Taking Cliff Valley. Head in.
Trooper Matthews, with Corporal Holman and Trooper Tierney, used multiple channelization maneuvers to corner the fleeing motorcycle onto Childerley Lane, a dead-end road. There, the suspect, Mohammed Diarsha, resisted arrest, requiring physical force and a taser before being taken into custody. He sustained minor injuries, was treated at Gwinnett County Jail, and his motorcycle was impounded, highlighting the skill and coordination of Georgia State Patrol troopers in ending a dangerous high-speed chase. On May 10, 2023, Trooper Cavanes observed a suspect vehicle speeding to 70 miles per hour in a 40 miles per hour zone on Dollarway Road. As the vehicle swerved through lanes and posed a hazard to oncoming traffic, the trooper executed a tactical maneuver to slow the suspect and attempt to stop the motorcycle.
On a blue Harley Davidson X88 to a Robbie Chrysler out of Whitehall.
10-4. We're coming up on North of Mitchell now. Speed about 60 miles. Pass number
the suspect collided with the patrol vehicle, causing him to lay down the motorcycle and flee on foot through an empty lot, with Trooper Cavaness immediately giving chase and repeatedly ordering him to show his hands and get on the ground. During the pursuit, the trooper spotted a knife on the suspect's belt, and despite multiple commands and warnings, the suspect continued to resist, attempting to sit up and conceal his arms under his body. Trooper Cavaness deployed a conducted electrical weapon multiple times, and after the third exposure, the suspect finally complied and was secured in handcuffs, ending the incident safely without further injuries.